the country continues to operate, the economy continues to operate. That allows the taxes to support the armed forces bravely defending the country. And so, the resilience, I see it every day from people, and it's time.
Hi, and welcome, and we are delighted to welcome you all on behalf of the American Chamber of Commerce in Ukraine, here from a gloriously sunny Kyiv. And we are delighted to have with us today Alex McWhorter, who is the Citi Country Officer in Ukraine. Alex, it's good to see you. How are you doing?
Doing okay, Andy. Great to see you. Good to be here in Kyiv, and good to see everyone.
Brilliant. So, Alex, this is all about resilience, and we want to share the messages and share the stories, what is going on, what you've seen over the last 2 years. And so, what is resilience during wartime for you?
I mean, I think, resilience, I think the whole world is seeing the resilience of Ukrainians, and I think there's been a big focus on the military side of it. But I've seen it through our staff, and it's changed over time. In the early days, it was, about, continuing to help each other, continuing to support clients through the early days while people are in bomb shelters. And then for clients, it's about, they're continuing their operations and managing through this. I think, resilience to me is about, despite the situation, continuing to look for solutions. And I think as we see that, day in, day out with our team, it was one of those things where as we were evacuating people to Lviv, we ran out of hotel rooms, so the team just went out and bought, camping cots. It's about finding new ways to do things and get around, issues with blackouts or internet outages through this. You see with our clients around rebuilding export routes, around finding new ways, even moving factories to be able to continue to operate through this. So you don't see people sitting back and sort of doom scrolling on their phones and not doing anything. Yes, people are under huge amounts of pressure. Yes, they are incredibly stressed, but they continue to find ways to operate, to continue to move forward, to support each other. And it's incredibly important that the country continues to operate, the economy continues to operate. That allows the taxes to support the armed forces bravely defending the country. And so the resilience, I see it every day from people. And as time has gone on, we're more than 2 years into the war now. Now it's about that long term, that grind, that ability to continue to motivate yourself, despite having been in incredible circumstances for more than 2 years. So, but we continue to see that same solution focus. We continue to see our clients innovate, expand, and grow despite the circumstances. And with our staff, they're still doing incredible things, supporting each other, focused on giving back to the community. And it's really incredible to see. And I don't know that another country would have operated to the same level of resilience based on my experience. But I'm honored and humbled to be able to see this and be a little part of it.
Yeah, well, I think we see, over the last 2 years and the third year of this brutal war, I think we see the banking sector is up and running, because as we had contingency plans, we bought paper maps, we took out paper money, but the banking sector has done phenomenally to continue operations to keep the economy ticking over. I mean, what has surprised you most during this war?
I think it's really around, I don't know that I could have predicted how people were going to react, right? There are people on my team that were, adamant that they were going to, be front and center in defending the country, and the next day we're trying to, look for help. There are others who really stepped up and really stepped into, the opportunity, who held themselves together and really, kept things going, and helped provide that support and sort of psychological support for the team. I think, say, interesting enough, it was more the women that stepped up and the men that had challenges, at least in the early days, from what I've seen. But it is really about the people, and the fact, watching the team support each other, watching them, share information in the early days about where to buy fuel or where to buy pet food or medicines, and really seeing people come together and support each other. And it's not just within Citi, it's, we see our clients helping each other out. We've did things around a credit holiday for clients, and our clients, at the same time, we're helping however they could around this. So seeing people come together and rise to the occasion, I think, again, it'd be very easy for people to go sort of every man for themselves. But I really haven't seen any of that in this whole thing. And I've really seen people come together and have a stronger group identity than ever before, which is really great to see.
Yeah. Well, we see that the private sector and organizations from across the globe are looking at Ukraine and looking at the private sector here, and really trying to understand what it is to run an organization during the full-scale war. So, sort of final question. I mean, what is your key learning? I mean, what would you share with organizations looking about what it is about resilience during wartime?
I think it's really about people, and it all comes back to people. It all comes back to having the right people, and it's very difficult to predict who's going to be the right people ahead of time. Like I said, I was surprised positively and negatively by certain people, but what we've found is that if we can ensure that our staff and our clients understand that we have their back and we are here for the long term. We've been in Ukraine for 26 years, and we're going to be here a long time more, hopefully many more than 26 years more in Ukraine. If they understand that we have that commitment and we're going to see them through this, it's incredible what they can do in return. And I think having that ability to take some of that longer term view around, some of the opportunities that when this is over, not soon enough, but whenever this is over, I think, it really helps people look beyond this and keep themselves focused on that. What will be a very bright future in Ukraine, but again, not soon enough and at a horrible cost.
Well, thank you, Alex. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for everything that Citi does, and your team. Thank you for being here, and thank you for all your service on the AmCham board, and keeping us all inspired and all working together. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you to Alex McWhorter, the country officer at Citi, and AmCham Ukraine vice chair. So thank you, everyone. Stay safe, and see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much.